What's going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of Narik Chase channel. I'm your boy Narik Chase, and I do have a fan request. And in this video, I'm going to be doing my top 10 favorite Resident Evil video game characters. Coming in at number 10 is Hhunk. Now, Hhunk is the code name of a special agent of the Umbrella Security Service who was the leader of the Alpha team under the employment of Umbrella during the Raccoon City incident. Honestly, he is the ultimate soldier under Umbrella. He's mysterious, he's a survivor, he's completely badass, he's ruthless, he's a fighter. Just everything about this character is just completely awesome. Everything from his movements to his voice, even to his outfit. Hhunk is a complete badass. And if there was one person that is an equivalent to Chris Redfield or Leon under the Umbrella's employment, it would be Hhunk.
Copy. Stand by.
Coming in at number 9, Jack Krauser. Krauser is a former government military agent turned henchman for Albert Wesker, and later on in Resident Evil 4, Ausmus Sadler. He's a mercenary with a bad attitude, a talent for talking a lot of crap, and a wicked mutated arm that can easily cleave his opponents in two. Although he is a supporting protagonist in Resident Evil Dark Side Chronicles, he is pushed up a bit more during the events of Resident Evil 4, where he is one of the many antagonists, and that guy is completely badass.
It pretty much means you're on a tight leash.
Of course, I can't bring up Resident Evil 4 without bringing up my personal favorite, Ausmus Sadler. Sadler is just one of those great antagonists that definitely does a great job of just bringing something fresh to the series. He is the leader of this religious cult and this paramilitary group known as the Los Illuminados, who all are infected with this Lopagus parasite that makes them zombies and gives them certain abilities. He is the main antagonist of Resident Evil 4 and has one thing that most of the villains in the entire series don't have, and that's a personality. I mean, the guy is witty, he's charismatic. I just love that charm about his character, man. It's completely powerful. He has some skills under his belt, and he is one of the few characters in the game that actually can control their plagas, and the thing that he does in the game is pretty cool.
Oh, Mr. Kennedy, you entertain me. To show my appreciation, I will help you awaken from your world of cliché.
At number 7, Claire Redfield. Now, Claire is just like her brother Chris Redfield. She's smart, she's resourceful, she's tough as nails. I like the fact that she has this inner strength and has this leadership potential that is always brought out even in the worst of situations, which I saw a lot of in Resident Evil Revelations 2. She's currently a member of the human rights organization TerraSave and one of the few survivors of the Raccoon City incident, but it's her bravery in the face of danger and her natural ability of being a survivor just makes her great, makes her awesome, and definitely puts her on this list.
Hi there.
Coming in at number 6, Albert Wesker. Now, you're going to make a top 10 list of Resident Evil characters. Wesker is probably going to be on there somewhere. I mean, he used to be the leader of the STARS unit in Raccoon City and one of the Umbrella's top researchers. Right now, he's pretty much the central antagonist for the series, at least up until the events of 5, in which he was killed. There are a few characters who are just as badass or as power hungry or as manipulative. He's undoubtedly the biggest douchebag of the entire series, having his hand in many events of the games, even with many of the different organizations, extending from the organization to Tricell Inc. And it doesn't really hurt the guy that the guy has style.
You've really become quite an inconvenience for me.
Coming in at number 5, Ada Wong. Ada is just as badass as she is mysterious. She's just a mystery to everyone but herself. She's this private agent who just thrives on intrigue and treachery in the whole world of corporate espionage. She's cunning, she's mysterious. She's always walking that really fine line between being a good guy and being a bad guy, but it's mostly based on what she wants and what she needs. Kind of like Catwoman from DC Comics. I mean, she's cold, she's calculating. She's mostly known for her employment under these bad guys, specifically Wesker. But she's also known for this relationship that she has with Leon Kennedy.
Looks like they're not alone.
Coming in at number 4 is Shen AlAhmar. Introduced in Resident Evil 5, she is an agent of the Bioterrorism Security Assessment Alliance along with Jill Valentine and Chris Redfield, but she's part of the West African branch. Developers wanted to definitely partner Chris with someone as capable as Jill, and they did a pretty good job in my opinion. She's beautiful, she's sexy, she exudes a great deal of strength and skill. Is she Jill Valentine? No, but she has the strength, versatility, firearms experience, and fighting ability to hold her own. Not to mention she has a good bit of backstory as well as motivation that definitely gives a lot of depth to a character. Alright then guys, we're down to the last 3 characters of the top 10 Resident Evil video game characters. Now let's go ahead and name them on off. Coming in at number 3, Jill Valentine. Now Jill was an awesome character even from the events of Resident Evil 1. She's a former member of the elite law enforcement unit in Raccoon City called the Special Tactics and Rescue Service, or STARS, who is one of the original survivors of the Mansion incident as well as the Raccoon City incident. She's a special operations agent of the Bioterrorism Security Assessment Alliance and co-founder of the BSAA. She's smart, she's sexy, she's resourceful. It's no wonder why she is one of the leading faces of strong female characters in video games to this day. Coming in at number 2 is Chris Redfield. Chris definitely has to be on this list. The guy is a natural leader. He's strong. He's tough as nails. And it's his developing arc over the course of the games that make him pretty cool character. Yes, he seems like a green behind the ears type of character in Resident Evil 1, but by the events of 6, dude is completely badass. Now, at this point, he's a Special Operations Unit Captain of the Bioterrorism Security Assessment Alliance, as well as a founding member of the BSAA. And of course, everybody knows him as the older brother of Clara Redfield. No one has the biceps like Chris, which has him looking like Captain America and Superman in certain sequences of the games. But it's his partnership with Jill Valentine and his rivalry with Albert Wesker that has gone down in video game legend and makes him really significant character. He's strong, he's capable, and he's determined, and it definitely earned him on this list as number 2. Now, for the number 1 favorite character of this top 10 list, of course, Leon Kennedy. There is only one other contender who could truly rival Chris Redfield, and that is Leon. And just in terms of awesomeness, he's a very confident character who's charming and highly skilled, once the RIPD rookie from Resident Evil 2, and one of the few people who survived the Raccoon City incident. Now he's a federal agent for the Division of Security Operations. He's great with the one-liners. He's an expert marksman. Leon just gone into the mouth of hell several times and come out on top with style. And the game that put him on the map definitely was Resident Evil 4. And Leon definitely deserves a place on this list. He's an awesome character. Alright then guys, that right there was my top 10 list of my favorite characters of the Resident Evil video game franchise. And in the comment section below, let me know who your top 10 are. Also, be sure to hit that like, share, subscribe, and the notification button to get the best of what's going on the Narik Chase channel. And I'll catch you guys later. Never chase out.